Hello, hockey fans. Austin here with the pregame report between Team Canada and Team USA. And oh boy, oh my God, this is going to be all out war tonight. I am so looking forward to this game. There was hesitation heading into this tournament that I had, and I know a lot of people watching at home also had, on, how seriously are the players going to take it? How intense is the gameplay going to be once they're on the ice? And just because I wasn't, super into that Canada-Sweden game, when I watched the USA-Finland game and I watched just absolutely how aggressive Team USA was and how physical they were, having both Tkachuk brothers on the same line, I was like, oh boy. I was like, the US is very serious about this. They really want to win. And this is going to just elevate Team Canada's play even further. Team Canada obviously played very well. I wouldn't say amazing, but they played well against Sweden. They controlled most of that game until the third period, which I would blame goaltending more than their system. But Team USA, their aggression, they're up 3-1, then 4-1, then 5-1, and they just did not stop. They did not relent in that third period. For Team Canada, this game at the Bell Center in Montreal, the fans, they're going to be going absolutely nuts. It is going to be an all-out war on the ice, and this isn't even in the championship game. This could be a precursor to the championship game, depending how the rest of this tournament plays out. But for Team Canada, they got to win this thing, and they got to win this thing in regulation if they want to make sure and guarantee themselves the best opportunity to make it to the championship game. It's going to be an absolute blast. I cannot wait. With the socio-political climate in real life that's going on, it even elevates this rivalry further. This is a way for fans to kind of attach themselves to something that isn't technically political, but with everything going on, the patriotism is just brought up to another level. I can't wait. And I really wish I was at the Bell Center for this game. It is going to be a blast. However, just because I'm not at the Bell Center doesn't mean that I can't produce content for this. We will be doing a live stream here on the Austin Hockey YouTube channel during the game. I'll probably go live around 5:30 p.m. Mountain, half hour before puck drop. We got hockey packs to open on stream, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So if you end up enjoying this pregame report, make sure to smash the like button. And if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I know a few of you had left the channel and then came back and then left. Like, the whole Four Nations thing, I think, has left a bit of a sour taste in a lot of your mouths when you watch my channel. And for that, I don't know what to say. I don't want to apologize for just being me, but I am excited for this game, and I share that excitement with all of you. So don't worry. This is going to be an absolute blast tonight. And wow, I'm just shaking with excitement, man. Like, I haven't felt like this for an international event or an international game since probably the US-Canada 2014 Sochi game, where Canada, I think, won 2-1 or something. I can't remember what the final score was in that. I think it was 2-0 or 2-1. In any case, let's get into the lineups and then the predictions. So our lineups for Team Canada: Reinhart with McDavid and Marner. I don't know if Mitch Marner is like the answer next to Connor McDavid. However, Marner did score the overtime winner against Team Sweden, so we'll see how that all plays out. You have Crosby with MacKinnon and Stone. Of course, Stone ended up connecting for a goal with Crosby, and Crosby had 3 points against Team Sweden, which is just amazing. Sidney Crosby, he's completely turned the clock back on, his play. He looks like prime Sidney Crosby, and you can see that little extra jump in his step. And I think just getting away from the Pittsburgh Penguins this season and being able to represent his country again, you can see that from Crosby, and you can see it rubbing off on the rest of this group. You love to see it. On the third line, Brad Marchand with Braden Point and Seth Jarvis. Now, Jarvis didn't play a whole lot in that first game. However, I do expect him to get a little bit more ice time here tonight. They have to roll these lines if you want to have a chance to win. You can't go top heavy against the United States. You've got to roll your lines and trust your forward group. Brad Marchand, this is the perfect time, my man, to, assert yourself into this tournament in a way that's not just about goal scoring. Team USA is aggressive. They're physical. They're nasty. They're mean. They are constantly on you all the time. For Brad Marchand, this is a great opportunity to get under a few players' skin. I know him and his past with different Tkachuks and all that stuff. I would just love to see Marchand turn it up to another level tonight, especially from the pest angle. Fourth line, Hagel with Cirelli, and Sam Bennett likely draws into the lineup tonight. And I'm not surprised. Bennett did not play game one against Team Sweden, but Bennett should be in the lineup tonight. if not just for the physical side of his game and the nasty side of his game. I absolutely despise Sam Bennett when my team is playing against him, but he's on Team Canada. He is representing the white and red here tonight. And for Sam Bennett, I'm not saying to go out and do your patented sucker punch to the side of someone's head on Team USA. I'm not saying that. Konechny likely the odd man out. On defense, of course, we know that Team Canada lost Shea Theodore to injury, and they don't have any replacements. There's a whole thing going on with how the replacement could work if another defenseman were to go down. It would be Thomas Harley, by the way, which I think was a great decision by Team Canada. I think Harley's super underrated in Dallas. So Stars fans, if you're tuning in, that's a great D-man. Taves and Makar, likely your top pair, like usual. Morrissey with Parayko, Sanheim with Doughty, and then Binnington and Hill share the crease. Now, this is my question to you, Canadian fans. Do you stick with Binnington because he won that game against Sweden? He made a big save in overtime. Or you go to Aiden Hill. Do you think Binnington looked a little shaky against Team Sweden, especially a couple of the goals that he gave up in the third period? Wasn't a huge fan of. Do you go to Aiden Hill or do you just stick with Binnington? Now, if Binnington were to theoretically lose tonight, you can go to Aiden Hill for the game against Finland. And then if you make the championship game, you can stick with Aiden Hill, right? Like, I don't think there's a wrong answer here, but I am curious to know what your thoughts are when it comes to Binnington and Hill in the crease for Edmonton. Oh my God, for Team Canada. I keep saying Edmonton with this international stuff. All right, let's get into the game day predictions. I don't know why I switched to Team Sweden there. Game day predictions now, because this is a short tournament. Normally during Oilers videos, I have both teams and I have their stat lines, their goals for per game, goals against, Corsi, expected goals, all that good stuff. In a short tournament like this, I don't have anything like that for the international teams. So I'm just breaking it down by which team has the better forwards, the defensemen, special teams, goaltending, my players to watch, of course, and then my score prediction. So, forwards, I give the edge to Team Canada, only because of the McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby factor. Like Team Canada's top end forwards, they wipe the floor with Team America's top end forwards. And that's no disrespect to Team USA here. But I think even American viewers and American fans can understand that McDavid, McKinnon, and Crosby tend to just be on a bit of another level than someone like Kyle Connor. Again, Team USA, they're a well-rounded group, but I do give the forwards the edge to Team Canada. However, when it comes to defensemen, the edge is obviously to the United States of America. I think Team Canada could have picked a couple different defensemen for their group. I don't think their defense is bad, Team Canada's that is, but I do think the U.S. has the edge when it comes to defense. Special teams, I give the edge to Team Canada because that power play, if they get more than one opportunity, I mean, Team Canada's power play is just nasty, right? They got one opportunity in Sweden and they scored 10 seconds into the power play. Like, that's the type of expectation that we have for Team Canada's power play. So that is the reason why I'm giving the special teams edge to Canada. The personnel that's on that power play just wipes the floor with anyone else. And I do think their penalty kill will be fine. They did make one kill against Sweden, so we'll have to see. Goaltending, I give the edge to Team USA. My players to watch, I'm going the Tkachuk Brothers because they're on the same line and they had a massive impact against Team Finland. Team USA beat Finland 6-1. Brady and Matthew Tkachuk each had 2 goals apiece. They're playing on the same line. They were absolute menaces all game. They are the players to watch for Team USA here. They're going to try and stir up some nasty trouble with the Canadians, and we'll see what Canada's response is going to be to that. And then, of course, for Team Canada, Mick Crosby is kind of my 2 players to watch. McDavid and Sidney Crosby is who I'm referencing. You have your legacy captain here in Sidney Crosby, who's been and represented Team Canada for a very long time, 26-0 in his last 26 games representing Team Canada. I expect that to continue tonight because my score prediction now, just because I was down on Team Canada heading into this tournament, and I actually did predict them to finish 4th because I was just, that shows how little excitement I had for the tournament heading into it. But now that we've got to see some gameplay here and we've got to see how these teams are rolling and this type of rivalry, no. I am bought in right now. And this is not fake excitement. I don't do that stuff. I am bought in. And I want Canada to win so bad. And I don't care if maybe on paper Team USA is the team to beat. I'm predicting a 5-2 Canada win. I'm predicting a statement game from Team Canada. I'm predicting their best players to be better than Team USA's best players. And I am expecting one of, if not the best international hockey game between these two teams. And possibly, I don't, there's been a lot of really good games in my lifetime. 2002 Olympics in Salt Lake City. You had 2010 in Vancouver, 2014 in Sochi, even though that wasn't a gold medal game in Sochi. I think that was the semifinals. This is going to be such a good game. I absolutely cannot wait. My prediction's 5-2 Canada, but of course, let me know your score prediction in the comment section below. I read all of your comments, your feedback. It truly means the world to me, and I can't wait for the live stream tonight. It's going to be so much fun here on the channel. So I'll see y'all at about 5:30 p.m. Mountain as we go live and we get ready to watch these two teams go to actual war with each other. I'm like a kid waking up on Christmas morning, man. Like, I'm just so excited for this game. We'll see you soon, Hockey Canada. We'll see you soon. I was going to say Oil Country, and then it turned into Hockey Canada. We'll see you soon, my hockey fans. And, of course, tell someone that you love them. Fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Canada.